Hello everybody. So back here with another comic book and action figure haul. I'm just going to get started here. So I'm going to start with comic books first. So first up, this week I picked up The Old Guard #1. Don't know anything about this book. I just thought it was a cool cover, so I'm going to read it and see if I like it. Next up, I got Kill the Minotaur. This is the ash can version. And I got Toxic Avengers #1. I think that'll look pretty cool sitting with my Toxic Avenger figures when I get the whole set. And then I got the actual Kill the Minotaur. I've heard this is a really good story, so I have not had a chance to read it, so that's on my to-do list for this week. I finally found Namwolf. I actually picked this and the Kill the Minotaur up at a comic book shop near me. I actually picked this one up off the shelf a couple weeks late, so I'm surprised it was actually on the shelf, so I picked it up for basically sticker price. So I was pretty happy to find that. Same as this one. I was surprised to actually see this sitting on the shelf, Extremity #1. They had all the other Extremity comics, but I'd spent a ton of money that day, so I only picked up issue 1. If I like it, I'll end up finding the rest later. And Reborn #6. Still don't know if the series is going to go past issue 6 or not, but I have not finished it. And with this seeming like a lot thicker of a book than normal, I imagine this is the last issue. I don't know for a fact, though. Picked up an issue of Chew, just issue 45, nothing special. Actually, this is my first Chew comic. I don't know why I picked it up. It was $1, and yeah, I don't know why. Spawn Resurrection #1. It was $1, so thought why not. Death of Wolverine. It's kind of got the hollow foil cover. Yeah, another one just for $1. This one I really like for $1. I love this cover. I just think it's such a cool cover. I really like the artwork. You can see the original owners did not take good care of them. There's dirt all over these books. But yeah. Then I picked up Ninja Turtles Adventures #1 and Ninja Turtles Universe #9. So that's all the comic books. I'm going to slide these out of the way because I got a bunch of toys to show you. Where to put these? Okay, sorry about that. So, I'm going to slide this over here a little bit. Well, you probably just got a glimpse of what I'm getting ready to show you next. These next 4 figures, if you've seen my past collection video where I show off all my stuff in storage, you've seen that I had all these figures carded. I've been wanting to set loose, and it was just too good of a deal to pass up. They are not complete, but we'll go ahead and get started here. So first of all, it's the Lion from McFarlane's Twisted Wizard of Oz series, and the camera really does not do these guys justice by any means. These things are amazing. Get the camera focus there. They've got all of the spears and swords stabbing into him. His tail looks all worn. I love these figures. This next is Toto. And he is just a big honking monster that's all translucent, so you can kind of see through him. Kind of see the light coming through him. With some little weird dude on top of him. Like I said, I'm just really happy to have these. I'll still need to find a couple. The set wasn't complete, but I'm pretty happy with them. These were the 4 I'd want anyway. Tin Man. Basically looks like a burned trauma victim with metal all over him. Guy's really cool. And last, I got the Scarecrow. When I got him, he was in pieces. I think I used a half a bottle of super glue to kind of put him together the best I could. But, come on, focus. Right here. Anyway, there's a dude with a corn cob in his mouth. There you go. Kind of see him a little bit. But yeah, very, very happy to have these guys. Look how cool that looks. That looks really awesome. I'm going to take a picture. Sorry, I'm going to take another picture here. So yeah, that is the set of McFarlane Wizard of Oz figures I got. So I'm going to move these guys to the back here. And hopefully I don't break them. Trying to move them here. How can I get these guys in here? There we go. Hope he didn't break. Like I said, the Scarecrow's been an absolute nightmare trying to keep him all together. So anyway, that's those four. I'm gonna get started on the rest of them here. Let's start with this bag of loose figures. So I got some Star Wars figures. I got a couple of vintage figures. So he is not in the best of shape. I need to clean up around his eyes and stuff. It looks like someone maybe tried to touch him up and did not do a very good job. I picked this up for $5. I've been wanting a figure to go on my vintage snowspeeder, but my snowspeeder got knocked off of shelf and broke. So I'm going to have to find a new vintage snowspeeder, which kind of makes me sad because I like that thing so much. But I picked this guy up for $5. I've got to look up something's odd about him. I don't know what. So I know they had an orange version that was an X-Wing pilot, and then an orange version I think that was a snowspeeder pilot. They may be one and the same. I'm not sure. Can someone tell me exactly what this is? Is this Luke? Is this just some random pilot? I'm not 100% sure because something just seems odd about it. But if anyone has any idea, let me know. I'd like to know. Trying to see the date on it. The date says, I don't know if you can see that on there, 1978. So, I don't know. If someone can let me know, I'd appreciate it. Then I got a vintage Stormtrooper. I think I might have a vintage Stormtrooper. I'm not sure. But it was for $5, so why not? Then, to go in my other speeder, I got this Luke. I think this might be a Black Series. His helmet comes off and he comes with his little weapon and his lightsaber. I was happy to have him. I think he looks pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the smaller figures, but these are pretty cool. And we're going to call him Porkins for now. I just thought he was fat and kind of cool. Then I got another R2 that comes with a little, I don't know, this little wooden thing they use to carry him in. Nothing too special there. And AT-AT pilot. I got him for a buck or a couple bucks, something like that. So that's the Star Wars figures. Put those away. We'll go through some of these Carter figures here. So, I got this Braun figure. Pretty happy to have him, actually. I hope that they make a KO oversized version of this. I think he would look really good on my masterpiece shelf, but he might get opened up one of these days soon. Actually, we'll just set him over here with the rest of this pile of stuff. Next up, we'll go this way. Got a Black Series Jawa. Pretty happy to have him. The card is not in the best of shape, but it's the only one I've seen so far. Corner's kind of wrinkled there, but I'm still pretty happy to have him. Like I said, my stores around here do not stock Black Series figures very well. I never seen a single, not one figure from the last Black Series wave before that came out before this. The one that had the chick from the animated series with a Boba Fett helmet. What is her name? Anyway, never seen a single figure from that wave. So I was pretty happy when I actually came across this guy. Who knows? He may be the most common one out of this wave whenever it comes out. So we'll set that back down there. Next up, I got a Ninja Turtle Fierce Fish Face. This is just a straight repaint. I don't know if I'll get too many of these repaints. I actually do like some of the repaints quite well. I'll definitely... I don't think I'll get too many of the turtle repaints, but I would definitely like Shredder. I am still trying to find Mutagen Man, and then all the new wave that came out with the Yosagi Yojimbo. Still looking for all those. Haven't ran across any of them yet. Hopefully one of these days. Next up, anyone who appreciates J. Scott Campbell's artwork probably appreciate these. So I picked up Danger Girl. J. Scott Campbell artwork, or based on his artwork. This is a McFarlane figure. I always thought this was a really cool figure. I actually seen someone make a cool custom and made an IDW Krang out of one of these, and I always thought it was really cool, but I will not be doing that with this. Because that's going to stay with the rest of these. So, got Natalia. I was going to buy the fish tank version of these, and the fish tank's usually about $30-$45, but it doesn't come with all the little bits and pieces that you get in this one when you buy them individually. And I got too good of a deal to pass these up on, so I had to take them carded. Then I got Abby. Move over here. She was always my favorite. So I'm pretty happy to have that one. Next up, I got Sydney Savage. So I got the entire set of Danger Girl figures carded. I really don't want to put these in storage, but I really don't have a ton of room for them. So these are probably going to end up in storage, as well as a lot of these you're going to see actually. Fish Face is going to be in storage. The Jawa I'll probably keep out for a little while. So I'm going to move those out of the way here. So next up, I'll just show you this one. I got this one pretty cheap. This is the Gargoyles Night Stalker motorcycle. It's complete. It's never been, it's been open, but it's never been taken out of the box. I thought at some point I'm going to end up getting a couple Gargoyle figures, and I thought for the price I paid for this, why not? So, I'll just set that to the side here. Let's go with this bag here. So I did get some loose figures here. These I just kind of randomly found. I got a couple Ninja Turtle figures. Nothing special. The Fire Raphael, the Spitting Raphael, a Donatello. Those I just kind of ran across, as well as these little tiny turtles. I think there might be another one in the bag. But this is what these all didn't come together. I've been looking for a decent deal on some Bucky O'Hare figures just to finish my set, and I finally did it. So, got a couple Bucky O'Hare figures. I actually got doubles of him now. Deadeye Duck. He was one of my favorites. Him and Bucky, I think, were maybe him, Bucky, and Al Negator were the three I think I had. I think I had him. I'm not 100% sure. Little tiny Raphael. Commander Dogstar, I think. Is this a Toad Trooper or Borg or something like that? I don't know. It's basically an android thing. I did pick up a little Yoshi. I bought a bunch of stuff from one of my buddies, and he just kind of threw this one in. So I'm pretty happy to have that. I think he'll look good next to my Figma Mario. And I got another Bucky O'Hare, so that makes 3 Bucky O'Hares, so I need to get rid of some Bucky O'Hares. Or just keep them all, I don't know. Then I got a Willie DeWitt and Al Negator. So now I've just got to find the weapons for all the Bucky O'Hare figures, because with this guy, Blinky, that finishes my set of Bucky O'Hare figures with the other ones I've already got. We'll do some Marvel Legends here. I've been looking for this wave for a long time. I'm still looking for at least two, but I finally did find an Old Man Logan. The store I found him at actually had Shatterstar and Firestar, but they did not have Colossus. Oh, Sunfire, not Firestar. They did not have Colossus or Cyclops, so I was kind of disappointed about those. I would like to build Warlock, though. I always thought he was kind of a cool, crazy character. But yeah, I'm extremely happy to have Old Man Logan. This is definitely one of my favorite incarnations of Wolverine. As the minute I read Old Man Logan, that hands down was one of my favorite comic book storylines. It actually may be number one. Yeah, I think it's number one. There's very few things that come close to as good a story as that one was. So on top of that, I got another Marvel Legends. I got a gray Deadpool from X Factor, so he'll go up with the rest of my Deadpool collection. Next up, I did find Beast Wars Sonar. I didn't realize he was in a bag, and I didn't realize that he was broken right here. But, oh well. I really don't know why I spent the money I spent on him. I probably could have waited to have him, but I also picked up another Beast Wars, Bone Crusher. I'm starting to run out of room on this table. So I picked up Bone Crusher. He's missing his missile, and his head doesn't stay in place. I don't think he ever did. Running out of room on the table. Next up, I did get a Black Arachnia. I think this was from the the Beast Machines line. If you look straight on at her, she looks like just a straight up action figure. Until you turn the side and you see this giant butt on her. But I don't know, as far as being going from a spider to just a straight up action figure, I think they did an okay job. Yeah, kind of a cool figure. Then I got this guy for like $12 or something. But I got an Optimus Primal. Unfortunately, it's not a masterpiece. I'm still looking for a masterpiece version of him, but I didn't have him, and for $12, I couldn't pass him up. He's mostly complete, except for he's missing his missiles, which is how most Beast Wars, how you find most of them. So, but I never actually had this one as a kid. I had Bone Crusher, didn't have Black Arachnia, didn't have Sonar. So this is one I'm definitely pretty happy to have. He's got his extra swords stored in the back. Yeah, definitely very happy to have that. The next one I got definitely cost me the most money, but I got such a good deal on it. I just couldn't pass it up. So I don't know how is the best to show this, so I'm going to slide this. Let's set you right here. So give me 1 second. I'm going to set this thing up, and then you can see it. It's pretty big, but I got a Fortress Maximus. I originally wanted this, but it was one of those things where I wasn't going to pay $150 for it. And a good friend, the one that hooked me up with several of these figures you're seeing now, and G1 Jetfire and a bunch of other crap, called me up or texted me a picture of it and said $80. And I said, fuck yeah, I want one. So I got him. I love this box art, and I actually think the box art looks way better than the figure does. So I actually kind of want to just leave it in the box. Kind of want to take it out. I don't know yet. If I decide to get the third-party upgrade kits for it, I'll definitely take it out of the box. But until I get the third-party upgrade kits, it's going to stay in the box. So that is the end of my haul video. I will show you guys. I told you I was moving my collection around, so I thought I'd give you guys a quick glimpse of it. So I moved my detoss over here. Don't mind the lighting. I haven't finished the lighting yet, but I put in this new shelf down at the bottom. I think I've got enough room to put some of these comic book boxes, and then put my detoss over here. And the main reason I did that for is so all of these shelves, oops, out of focus, are the same height, and I went through and leveled off all of these shelves, which sucked on a couple of them because some of them had a fixed shelf, and I had to drill new holes in several of them to make everything line up with the ones that already had fixed shelves. It was a pain in the ass, but I finally got it done. I still don't know what I'm going to do with all that stuff up there. I wanted to have just larger figures on the top, but I don't think I have the room to really do that and keep everything that I want out. But anyway, this is kind of the aftermath. Like, I've still got all this stuff I've got to clean up. And, hey, there's my puppy. And, still got a bunch of mess to fix. And, I'm finally, gonna rip this little area up here and either keep the hardwood and sand it, or put carpet in here. I don't know which, but anyway, I moved all this stuff up here. Oh, there's my puppy. Sorry, my whole house is wrecked right now. I'm in the process of kind of cleaning and redoing and moving around. I switched rooms, switched my bedroom around to my spare bedroom, or switched my spare bedroom to my new bedroom while I was doing some stuff. Anyway, so this is what the new collection room looks like. Liking it a lot better. I've still got to do something with that light strip because it really doesn't work too well, but I don't know what to do with the lighting in here. But anyway, there is my haul. There is, I guess, a top view of all of them. I think I ended up, over the last few weeks, I think I got somewhere around 40 action figures and 20 or 20 comics, something like that. But I was just kind of waiting until I got everything, because I had a bunch of stuff ordered. So I just thought I'd wait until I got all of it in the mail and everything. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for sticking around and watching. And I'll see you sometime after the 4th of July, because I'm going to Estes Park, Colorado. So if anyone has any comic shops or toy shops near Estes Park, Colorado that I need to check out, let me know. I'd really appreciate it. But anyway, hope you guys have a good 4th of July. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.